Hi guys, what's up? How is everybody? Happy Friday. What's up? Hello. Hello, hello. I just want to check in. I have a little bit of a break and I already ate something, so I miss YouTube so bad. Like I said, YouTube is like I don't even really want to be social with people lately. And because I use a lot of like my socialness in my job. Okay. So we all have that time where we're like, well, we don't want to talk to anybody. But I love YouTube because YouTube, I can turn it on and turn it off. Hi, Wanda. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I wanted to pop in and talk to my peeps, even though, life is crazy, the schedule is crazy. I'm really tired. I'm working a whole lot, but I'm really happy. I'm so blessed. In a few days, it'll be my 6 month wedding anniversary. My daughter is going to be 3 years old, and I'm planning a little vacation, and I'm so excited. So I'm doing that whole like work hard, but you know what I mean? I'm going to get it together because I'm a planner, y'all. Like, I'm the one who makes parties, I'm the one that plans the trips, and I like to have A through C, but it's fun. And I go, and just get stuff little by little. But here's what I want to talk about, guys. It's a very serious thing. And I need you guys to comment back and let me know if you're watching the replay, okay? I need to know, is Sam's or Costco better? Okay? Let me tell you the story. So since I'm in my 30s, that's the only thing I like to do is I like to smell cleaning supplies and I like to buy in bulk. And last year with the pandemic in 2020, there were several times where I had to get bulk shopping. I'm like, this is the money that I have. I need to, focus on what I'm going to be able to survive. Because last year, people who worked in a restaurant were just like laid off for a few months, not knowing what was going to go through, not knowing if the government was going to help us. And so I just went, we got shut down twice in Minnesota. So I just went and did my bulk shopping and got everything. And so now I always wonder about Costco, right? Like, Costco is always the store that I'm like, I don't know anything about it. I don't know. I've been a little Sam's girl for years. Sam's has been my little thing, and I feel comfortable in Sam's, and I know. But here's the thing is that I have celiac disease since for almost 3 years now. And I'm kind of seeing some stuff that you can get at Costco that you can't get at Sam's, right? So just going back and forth in my mind so many times. See, Wanda says Costco. Thank you so much for being so sweet, Wanda. Yeah, we got a Planet Girl. KP got A through Z when we doing stuff. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm trying to plan for my vacation and I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. So I just broke down one day after months of wanting to try. I said, I'm gonna get a Costco membership. And you have to swallow that. And I think it's maybe the same everywhere. But Sam's is $45 and Costco is 60. And so that's like a thing is like you have to be like, okay, you have to agree that you're gonna spend more money and it be worth it, right? Because it's such a chunk of money. When anyone goes to buy in bulk, they're gonna, you know what I mean? You have to know, that you're going to spend money, but you know that you're also looking out for the future, right? And you also like feel better because you're like planned. And so I decided to go with Costco and I went in the store and you know what? I mean, it didn't even like really cross my mind, but I'm really blind. Like, I really can't see. I really, really, really have bad sight where I don't even know where things are. And so me, like, because I've been through Sam's, for several years, I know where everything's at and I know what I get and it's good. And so I went to Costco and I couldn't see shit. I didn't really know what things were. And I feel like I kind of missed out on it a little bit because, I did get stuff, but I literally feel like I spent more money in Costco. I do. I felt like I said, there are about 3 items that are gluten free on Costco that you can't get in Sam's. But and I like those items, but like I also got a homegirl that can get it for me, or whatever. But so I went and did it. I got more money at Costco. I spent more money than what I thought. So that makes you feel like, okay, I done spent $60. I spent more money than what I usually do when I do my bulk shopping, and I just don't feel comfortable with what I like. I just, it was a lot of money. And so then it's just been on my mind that I really miss Sam's. And so I got a Sam's membership the other day, and I'm going back and forth. Like, am I that rude customer that calls Costco and says, I want to cancel my membership? Like, I would be cool to like go to Costco again and just go to a different location. Because I feel like Sam's is like that too. Like, some locations are different than other ones. And so, yeah, the little Kirkland brand. I have like the Kirkland brand stuff, Wanda. Yes, that name right there with the stuff that I did get, I did look, and you're right. Um, Maybe the package sizes are bigger, and I'm not paying attention to that. Like I said, I just love bulk shopping and looking into it and planning and just, doing that. So I have decided I think I'm just going to keep both memberships, do the Sam's and the Costco. And I guess with this time, because it's already a done deal, I've heard you can call Costco and you can tell them, you can be like, I don't really find nothing. This is not for me. And they'll give you your money back. I mean, it is $60 too. And I just got a Sam's card. So anyways, I'm gonna try to roll with it now and see. And maybe Wanda, maybe you're right. Maybe I need to look into this a little more. But I thought that was just something. I just want to talk to you guys. Like, I want to know, like, what's your jam? Y'all like the Sam's or y'all like the Costco? Um, so yeah, and I wanna, if you guys, so I live in the Midwest, I live near the Twin Cities. If any of you guys have like a resort idea that you want, so I'm trying to find something because like my husband really wants like a room that's nice, but like I want like a water park, like inside, like something that has more activity. And obviously, if you go to places like that, a lot of times the hotel rooms are like simpler, but you have more stuff to do outside. So I can go somewhere like more country or like where there's nothing to do and nothing to eat and get something cool, but then we're not going to have atmosphere. Excuse me. Regardless, it's going to work out. I always like to work my ass off before you go out of town. Like, there's like 2 times a year, y'all, that I just leave, just get out, because my husband is the chef of this restaurant. I'm the front of the house. The restaurant has been open for a month, y'all, and it's like super busy, and it's super awesome. And we totally didn't work a lot last year, so it's a wonderful thing. There's good things happening. Um, but I just, because my husband is the head chef, and now there's 2 locations that for the people that we work for, it's so hard to get, men to like detach, if that makes sense. So what I do is I pull his ass away. Hi, Truffles. I pull my husband away 2 times a year, and I pretty much don't tell him the days. Like, I always get the days approved by our owners, and I plan everything. And what he needs is what a man needs when you take him on a trip is you can't like police wife live. Hey, wifey lifey. That's your name, is wifey lifey. Um, but when you take a man to a trip, guys, you have to like have them one day relax. Okay. There is no way in hell, because all men take their job super seriously. So you need to take your man. If you're going away for 3 days, take him on that first day, because they need to relax. Like, they're not going to be the same. Like, a guy is not, your man is not going to be like, get off work and then just run and drive to a place and I'm going to be in this vacation mood and everything is going to be perfect. No. I have to pry my husband away from the restaurant every 6 months. I have to, give him a day to like relax, and then we do something fun. I mean, we have an almost 3-year-old. We both work in a restaurant. The pandemic was amazing for us because we could spend time with our kid that we wouldn't normally have. I used to go to the restaurant in the pandemic all the time and just sit with her and have lunch with her because there was nobody in there. I mean, we could do it. We were employees, so we just, just have lunch with the baby, and there was nobody there. There was no customers, like flagging me down for napkins. But like I said, there was so many good things in 2020. Something I think that I really want us to think about, y'all, is that now we've all come to the point where we realize that the pandemic has been a year. And so as we're doing this, like I always talk about, the pandemic has been emotional to us. We need to seal this first year down and really just come across our positive thoughts and stuff like that, and still like be safe and things like that. So it's kind of hard because sometimes I just walk around like with my mask, and then I just start, and it just starts falling down behind your nose, and now everyone around me is like just falls down behind their nose and they don't care. And there's still people dying, so that's super hard. But I just want us to kind of process it. It's been the first year. I am the number one most naive person that I really thought it was going to be 3 weeks. I really thought we were going to be locked down for just a few weeks, realizing that this is another year, realizing we're going to have another year. You know what I mean? So everybody just remember that we can process all this positively. I just need you to pick out 3 points, 3 things that were good about 2020 in this pandemic and quarantine. If you cannot come up with 3 positive things that has happened to you in quarantine, talk to me and I'll help you. We figure this out because we have to mentally close this case, because now we're going 2021. 2021 has been amazing. Wanda has been married for 39 years. Don't start doing, okay. Wanda's got good advice, guys. Wanda's been married for 39 years, and she's saying that don't start doing stuff late. I love that. That's a really good point. Um, I told my husband, like, we've been married for 6 months, but he's really sarcastic and dry and has this like the same answer sometimes when you ask him questions. And I don't know if y'all's men are like that with their little jokes and they think they're funny. And so I just go ahead and tell him, I'm like, right now I have patience for your little comments back, but I'm like, when we're older, I'm gonna pop you. I told him, if I just hear some of your sarcastic jokes, for so long, I'm just gonna pop you. But I'm just kidding. But yes, well, and see, Truffle thought it would be 3 months too. We all had a different opinion. So I think about this. If we're ever in another pandemic, we will handle this so much differently. Like, we'll be realistic about everything. You know what I mean? And I think we'll have a lot more expectations. But in our generation, this is what we got. This is how we handled it. This is the good stuff that was going on, and that's it. And Wifey Lifey, she just celebrated her 30th. And let me tell you something. You are wife to a cop. Good for you. Praise you, because I don't know. I would just like to be random and bust out this story. But I used to date a cop, and like, it was crazy because he had to, like, I mean, this was in Savannah. There was a lot of crime. There was a lot of just a lot of criminal people everywhere. So we would go out and we just had to sit in certain tables, certain places we didn't go. Sometimes he would be like, we just gotta go, if he was ever in a place where he saw someone that he arrests or had arrested or had a situation with. And I think that would be hard as a police officer. I think that would be hard for like their family too. Do you know what I mean? Because like they're just doing it to like to pay our bills like everyone else. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that would be hard, like sometimes with whatever our husband's like identity is or what we are, if that makes sense. So I think that's awesome. Wifey life, she got a good life. She's been married for 30 years, and that's good. Oh, I love that. Wanda talking about my husband called me stupid. I said, you married me. What are you? There you go. He won't bring it up again, girl. That's how you got to cut him. That's how you got to cut him. That's funny. But, it's fun to have a relationship to talk back. My husband and I, we love to do arcades. We are Dave and Buster's. We are any kind of place like that because we like to play and we like to do competition. And so I've been having a lot of vein problems. It's been really hard. I've had a lot of pain working. And so on our day off, like my husband just pulls up to Dave and Buster's and I got cute shoes on, y'all. And I'm like, damn, I do not want to do this. I was almost like wanting to cry because I just wanted to go home and chill, but I had to stop thinking about myself And I had to say, well, my husband has this biggest responsibility right now. It's his day off. If he wants to go play some games and like relax and, you know, forget about everything, good, we'll do it. And we did it. And we had such a good time. The baby had such a good time. Like, I just caught myself that I think about myself too much sometimes, you know. I'm sitting here like wanting to cry because I want to go home. And then I realized, like, KP, what the fuck? Like, what about your 3-year-old daughter who wants to play, who wants to have fun with her parents? What about, you know, my husband that has the world on top of his shoulders? Like, so it can't always be about me. And I really have to like catch myself for that, you know? And I think we all should, that we should all be like that. And little truffles, being married is what you make of it, girlfriend, for real. As working in a restaurant for 16 years, I see so many interesting relationships, so many. And so it's just, I could tell stories for days. I see blind dates from the internet a lot too. Those are wonderful. I see older people meeting again. It's cool. But anyways, I'm so glad that you guys were here to talk a little bit with me. I'm telling you, I'm between that Costco and that Sam's. If there is something that like y'all really like, because right now I got a membership for both, you know, I can try to fight it out, but I can also maybe try to enjoy both. So if you guys have like a suggestion about something for sure, this what's up with Sam's and Costco, let me know. I'm gonna go back to work, but I always try to do a live at nighttime, but it just doesn't work out. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Girl power for the night. Happy Friday, y'all. And take it easy. Bye. Thank you for listening. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much. Y'all, peace out.